We are live on YouTube and Twitch. Shout out to our sponsors, Underdog Fantasy Bets. You guys can use any one of our codes to get a matching deposit up to $100. Make sure you guys check them out. You guys can bet on anything in the sports world. Also, shout out to Funko Pops for being a sponsor of the show. Where you guys can also go and cop a little mini figurine of ourselves. Each one of us here on the podcast, the core four, you guys can go grab one of those. They're on sale right now for $20. So go scoop them up before the sale ends because it will go up to 25, almost $30. Make sure y'all check that out now. Pete, before we get into the wide world of sports, let's give a moment of silence to the great Jimmy Johnson who passed away. How about them Cowboys? We appreciate what he did for football, what he did for the Dallas Cowboy community, the Miami Dolphins, Miami Hurricanes. I know he wasn't really close with the Dolphins organization, but he was close with Mr. Don Shula, so we appreciate that for all the stuff that he did for football. So shout out to Jimmy Johnson.
Actually, you are talking about the completely different Jimmy Johnson. This Jimmy Johnson that passed away, he was a corner for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And San Francisco.
I thought it was Jimmy Johnson with the Dallas Cowboys.
I thought it was too. But I had to look it up. But it was.
Why is there a picture of him all over the internet saying he died?
Yeah.
Is it him?
Yeah, no, it definitely should.
No, because I looked it up and it was.
It's the defensive back.
It was a corner.
It's the cornerback because the 49ers posted about it on their
the
Twitter.
49ers posted about it.
Oh.
That's how I saw it.
So is the internet confused, or?
Yes. I think the internet's confused.
Well, thanks a lot, internet. You made it sound like casuals.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
That's why. That's why I was like, wait, it's not that Jimmy Johnson. It's.
We thought it was that Jimmy Johnson.
I thought it.
For all we know, it could have been Jimmy Johnson, the NASCAR driver. No, I'm just
kidding. Literally, you're not wrong.
I don't think that Jimmy Johnson, NASCAR driver, is 86 years old though.
Anyways, rest in peace, Jimmy Johnson. All right, Pete, go ahead. What you got for us?
All right, wide world of sports, guys. First thing I would love to say, Nikola Jokic winning his third MVP, which is crazy. And in my opinion, I should think it's. I mean, listen, you guys know I love my Eastern European players. I personally thought it should have been Luka, but hey, anything can be better. And can you say this? And I want to ask the panelists: do you think Nikola Jokic is the best Serbian basketball player of all time?
I don't know if any other Serbian. I don't know any other Serbian.
Peja Stojakovic, Vlade Divac. Who else do I have to say?
I think he's the greatest.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what the crazy thing is, though, is he probably throws these trophies in the trash compared to his horse trophies.
I mean, listen, the dude's hilarious, but also he respects everything he does. But he's like, he's possibly going to be retiring pretty soon because he's like, I don't want to be playing that long. So that's we'll have to see how long he stays longer in the league. But that's crazy. Second story I got is that Champions League final is officially set, and it is going to be Real Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund for the championship at Wembley Stadium in England, June 1st. And personally, my prediction on that, Real Madrid's going to run away with that game.
I only know of Real Madrid. I don't know that other team.
Borussia Dortmund is basically the second best team in the German league. It's basically them or it's Bayern Munich. So
yep. I think Real Madrid's gonna run with it too. Like,
yeah, 100%. 100%. Third story I got is that the Charlotte Hornets officially hired their next head coach to be Charles Lee. Basically, he was one of the top assistants in Boston, and he's basically going to be taking over as head coach for the Hornets. And how do you guys feel about that signing?
I think it's a good signing.
I honestly don't even know who he is.
Oh,
I think
Yeah.
it's I don't know who he is, but I feel like it's a good signing because the guy they had there before, I feel like he just wasn't a fit for the program they had.
no, he wasn't.
I think it's good for the Hornets. Plus, you know, the more we can take away from the Boston Celtics, the better.
Facts.
I mean,
Facts,
is he
facts,
still
facts.
is the guy that on the boss? Is he still going to be coaching the Celtics till the end of the playoffs?
Yes, he will be. That's for sure. Also, I don't have it in here. Frank Vogel has been dismissed as head coach for the Suns, and they're eyeing Mike Budenholzer, former Bucks and Hawks head coach, to become the new head coach for the Suns.
Let me just say this as a Suns fan. Thank God, thank God. This man was he literally all we played was ISO ball. Basically, whoever had the ball basically tried to score the ball. It was ridiculous.
Yep. Also,
the Glenn Big Baby Davis
yes,
news.
Glenn Big Baby Davis, guys, is going to jail for 3.5 years for doing basically he was scamming the NBA, and basically they found out, and now he's going to jail for 3.5 years, which is crazy. The fourth story that I got out of this whole thing is that the Toronto Make Believes fire their head coach. Shout out to my cousin in Canada, Windsor to be exact. Firing Sheldon Keefe as their former head coach, and they're going to be eyeing another head coach for next season.
You know what the crazy? I was watching that series, Peter. You know, the crazy
Mhm.
thing is though is I think they're better without their star player. To be honest.
You're talking about Matthews?
Yeah, because they won every game without him.
Wow, that's kind of a hot take right there, but I can totally see that. And then the fifth and final story that I got for you guys is that the San Jose Sharks won the NHL lottery and got the first overall pick. And then my Blackhawks, who I wanted them to get the first pick, but they have the second pick for next year's draft.
And y'all got
Also, in
Connor
big news, the Knicks rule out Anunoby for Game 3. He's gonna be
and
out with
Jay,
a hamstring injury.
and Jalen
And-
Brunson.
And possibly rumors that's coming out of the Knicks is that it possibly may be worse than what they're saying. So we'll see if he even plays Game 4 or Game 5. If
Yep.
it goes to a Game 5.
As long as he's healthy by the Boston series, we're good.
Yep.
A lot of basketball.
Crazy.
So what's you guys' thought? We got a new MVP. We got Rookie of the Year. We got Depoy 4 times. Now tying the record by everybody else. You think?
I think Victor was robbed of Defensive Player of the Year.
Yes, same.
He definitely was.
Because
I 100% think that Wemby should have won Defensive Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year in my
I'll tell
opinion.
you why he should have won Defensive Player of the Year. Should have won Defensive Player of the Year is because you don't ever see no other player get like they don't want to take a shot against you because they're afraid of getting blocked.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
They pass the ball so they don't get blocked. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And then, how do you guys feel about six man being Naz Reid?
It's deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that one.
Okay. Also, I saw an award go out to Rudy Gobert's teammate Karl Anthony Towns for basically his how can I say this? He basically posts a lot of stuff about like freedom and all that. So he basically won like the Freedom Award. I guess it's like a new award that just came out. So Karl-Anthony Towns won that, and then we have Hustle Player of the Year going Alex Caruso.
Like that.
Yep. And then we have what was another one? Rudy winning his fourth Defensive Player of the Year, which I think it should have been Wemby. I mean, 3 out of the 4 of us think it should have been Wemby. Boss, do you think it should have been Rudy or do you think it should have been somebody else?
I think it should have been Wimby. Honestly, I mean, he's coming and changed the league so fast that it's just.
Okay.
I think he's more underappreciated for what he's been doing than what people actually take him credit for. The kid's a fucking 2K build, like it's fucking crazy. So
He-
I would have given it to him.
And people
He-
don't realize this is sorry to cut you off there, Peter, but
No.
but people don't realize this when they were running Sohan as on that point guard experiment up until January 23rd, he was averaging only 18 points, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks, and like 3 steals a game. But whenever they went to Trey Jones, he started averaging 23 points per game, like 15, 16 rebounds a game, 4 or 5 blocks a game, and like 2 steals a game when they went to an average point guard.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. And then Coach of the Year, I think it went to the Thunder's coach, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they've announced that one yet.
They haven't.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But if it should
So-
go to him.
So, in
Well-
other, boss, what you got to say?
Well, I'm reading it because we were talking about it earlier before we started the podcast. The new EA Sports College Football 25, the current athletes that are being offered. I'm reading an article on it right now. Apparently, Fox Sports is reporting that Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Devontae Smith, and Trevor Lawrence are possible candidates. But then they're also wondering if they're going to have current college players like Shedeur Sanders or Travis Hunter be on the cover, and also a legacy edition with none other than the GOAT, Nick Saban.
I'm
I'm
buying it instantly. I'm buying
possibly
it
gonna buy the
instantly.
legacy. I'm probably gonna buy the legacy version.
I'll be honest. I'm gonna buy the Legacy Edition. I'm also probably gonna buy a hard copy of it just so I have a copy of it.
I mean, I'm not mad at those guys being on the cover, but I don't think it should be a past guy. I think it should be a current guy, like one of the guys that are in it right now. Because Lamar could be on the cover of Madden. Like, what's the point of being on NCAA 25?
Yeah, I think they should do the Legends Edition, the Legendary Edition with Nick Saban. They should do a former Heisman winner edition with like all the past Heisman winners since the game has stopped being made, and they should do a current edition with all the current the current players that they're thinking about at like the 4 or 5 players they want on the cover for the
Yeah, it
current
should be the
edition.
national champions. Like, it should be a cover of like the current. In my opinion, the current one should be Michigan, and then a cover of the team, something like that. And then like you're saying, like a Heisman edition with like the top 25 Heisman or something on the cover, and then a legendary or GOAT edition, whatever with Nick Saban. I agree.
Okay. In other big stories, like I know we've talked about it, but former NFL corner who was on the Bears, who was on he was basically a journeyman, Buster Screens. If you guys haven't heard of that name, he is basically running from Canadian police right now because of bank fraud. He was basically writing fake checks and just a lot of other fake stuff to these banks, which now he's on the run from Canadian officials, which is crazy to talk about.
Score update on the Cavaliers and Celtics: 54-54, tied at halftime right now.
Ooh,
Let's-
That's a good
Let's
game
go
we got going on.
Celtics. I mean, let's go Cavs. Let's go Cavs. Shout out to Darius Garland. Shout out. But they're like guys, like there's so many stories. But also in MMA news, basically, we lost a legend today, and in one glove, his name was Art. I'm trying to pull up his name. Hold up one sec on that. But he basically passed away from old age. You guys may have seen him in highlights. Basically, he fought against Hoist Gracie in UFC 1, which is crazy to say because we did lose a legend today, and in that regard. So
Oh, in other news, we have some WWE news actually. That Derek, what's the guy? He's in the UFC. I think he's in the UFC right now. Derek, can't think
Derek
of.
Lewis.
Yeah, Derek Lewis is in contact with WWE, and he may be wrestling in the near future for them.
Oh, hey, Josh, add on. Have you seen one of the matches set up for the King and Queen of the Ring?
I have not yet.
Becky Lynch will be defending the Women's World Champion against Liv Morgan.
Oh God, here we go with that again.
And it's time Liv Morgan captures that title.
I mean, do you guys think that? I know there's a lot of rumors going around, but do you think she is possibly part of the Wyatt family? I know it sounds.
She will be a part of the new Wyatt family.
I don't know. I've heard a lot of rumors that it's like could be people we haven't seen on TV, but like they said, Braun Strowman was a part of it, but he just came back. I don't think he's a part of it no more.
Wow.
They did. I watch NXT a lot. They did a promo for it then, and the guy looked like Joe Gacy that was in the promo, which that would explain why he's not been on TV at all, barely.
Hey Josh,
Mhm.
what do you think about that attack on Trick Williams from I think it was Noam Dar, I
Oh,
believe?
you mean from the Meta 4 or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, after they announced that Lash Legend and him were dating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to build new stars in NXT since all the current stars went up to
Yeah,
the main
they're
roster.
yeah.
Which I think Noam Dar's been in WWE since like when Enzo was the
Oh
cruiserweight
yeah, he was
champion.
there for a while.
Yeah, he's been there for
Wow.
a while.
Wow. She was there for a fat minute. That's crazy.
Let me ask you guys this. So we all know Caitlin Clark did what she did in college basketball.
Uh-huh.
How do you think her effect will be on the U.S. Olympic team? Do you think that she's going to be able to carry that torch and what we've known as Olympic basketball to be what it is?
From what I've heard is they haven't even determined she's on the team yet. It depends on how she plays in the first few games of
Regular season.
the regular season of the women's NBA.
Yeah. But
I think she'll be able to.
I think
um
she will be able to.
She's playing right now. She's playing right now. Indiana's
yeah.
Here,
playing Atlanta right now.
here's what I really find funny is these older players like Deanna Purrazzo, Sue Bird. They said that the rookies are in for it whenever they come into the league, and the Seattle Storm and the Chicago Sky blew out the two of the best teams in the league back to back in preseason.
Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing and the crazy thing about the Chicago Sky is that they lost one of their top draft picks to a shoulder injury actually.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna
Wait,
be out.
you talking about the between Angel Reese and the other one?
Yeah. Yep, the other one got hurt.
Dang,
She's
they're
gonna
back.
be out. I think they said like 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, so she'll be back for the rest of the season.
Yeah, but she's gonna be out for a fat minute.
She'll probably miss like the first half of the season because I think they're taking a break during the Olympics, aren't they?
Yes. Yes, they are. So we'll see how that goes. But is it crazy to say after this Olympics that the U.S. team will not be as strong
Yeah, I think so.
as what they used to be?
I don't know. I think Anthony Edwards is going to be carrying that team for a while.
Did y'all see that? What's it called? Did y'all see Jason Tatum's getting replaced off the USA team?
By
By
who?
who?
Apparently it may be Anthony Edwards.
Oh.
But Anthony Edwards is already on the team.
I don't think he is. I think
No,
he.
he is. He is. He's already on the team.
Well,
Yeah.
I heard a report saying that Jason Tatum was getting replaced on the team. That's all I've heard.
I guess he's not doing it then. Wow.
I mean,
That's.
we don't need Tatum, honestly.
I mean, because you guys do have Curry, KD,
Joel,
LeBron,
it's
Our team is
Joel.
loaded.
bro. I don't even know how Joel got onto the USA team. I thought he was Nigerian.
He's actually from Cameroon. He's
Yeah,
from
I
Yeah.
thought. I mean, I thought he was on the Cameroon team.
Well, since he's now a citizen of the United States,
Yeah.
he can play on our team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
I forgot about that one.
there's gonna be some scary teams on that Olympics, and I could name two. One team is France, because France is gonna have Rudy, uh, um,
Victor.
Victor Wembanyama. They're also gonna have international play of um Evan Fournier,
They
which
might have.
would personally, Evan Fournier in international play is insane. He's actually a monster in in um in uh international play.
Wait,
Oh
Isn't Alex Sarr French too?
yes,
Oh my
yes,
gosh, that's gonna be. If he's on that team,
he is probably going to be part of that team.
that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be the triple no, the
Triple
triple tower.
towers, literally the triple
Goodness.
towers. That's literally the best way in saying it. Also another team that's going to be really solid. I'm kind of being biased here, but Serbia. Serbia always has a good team, and we always either finish top 3 or top 4, especially with Jokic, um Bogdan Bogdanovic, also Jovic,
You think
and
Jokic plays this year?
yeah, Jokic will play. Jokic will play 100%.
So since we're talking about basketball, let me bring up something. So we all know the Brooklyn Nets, they've had some trouble, right? They traded away Kevin Durant, James Harden, all those guys, and made a push to bring in a garbage player. And then now this year, pushing forward for the NBA draft, they have no draft picks, none. Is that franchise on the way out to be in Seattle?
I
I've
can see,
actually talked about this a
I
few
can see.
times. I think here's what they should do. I think Mikael Bridges is doing good for them, but all his teammates from Villanova are in New York right now. Trade him to New York, Knicks get a few picks out of it, and try to rebuild from there, and then try to trade Cam Johnson, get a few picks from him, and try to do and just build around Cam Thomas because Cam Thomas is a peer scorer, and basically just try to build around that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
It's
think
just
he's good enough to actually carry a franchise with Cam Thomas?
Yeah, I feel like if he's given the keys, he could potentially score 25 a game.
but
Okay.
but if he's gonna be the face of the franchise, he's not just gonna have to do scoring. He's gonna have to do a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hey, that's not true. Devin Booker just scores and gets the assist. And that's
That's
all he
different,
needs to
though.
do.
We know Cam Thomas and Devin Booker are two way differently,
yeah,
completely
like
players.
Yeah.
I
like
mean, that's rice and beans. That's complete different.
Yeah. Exactly.
completely. Um what are some, like, how can I say this? What are some of your most memorable, like what are some of your most memorable sports memories that you have witnessed either on TV or in person?
I got a lot.
The
I
first
mean,
one that comes to mind is
first one that comes to mind.
I was there whenever the Miami Miracle happened against the New York against the New England Patriots.
Oh yeah, with Kenny and Drake.
Yes,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
was my first ever Miami Dolphins game that I could afford to go to, and then we went to it, and it was craziness.
damn. That's
I think
awesome.
I think the first one that comes to mind for me. I know some of y'all might not know the name of this. It's called the Techwood Miracle. Georgia Tech upset in Florida State when they was on the undefeated streak. And it was going
I remember
undefeated.
that.
Okay. Me personally, it had to be because I watched so many sports, and there's so many that I can talk about. Like, there's one of them is basically with Novak Djokovic and winning his 24th basically big trophy and passing what's his face Roger Federer and Nadal. And probably the next craziest one is Leon Edwards knocking out Kamaru Usman with 10 seconds left in the 5th round to win the championship. Boss?
Mine's got to be Malice in the Palace. I watched that live on a Saturday afternoon. I did not expect that to happen. Young kid, and that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy watching all the fans and everybody get involved in that fighting. That was absurd, and I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that.
That's crazy.
I know another favorite one of mine. Josh, you might hate me for this one. It's the kick six.
I mean, it's so long ago.
Oh,
Hey, we got fourth and third. We got fourth and 31 now. So I'm not worried.
You do got fourth and 31, but the kick six is a great memory.
hey, the 2000 NBA Slam Dunk contest was fucking on fire. I remember that too. Vince Carter went fucking bananas. That was a good one.
Hey, shout out to Vinsanity.
Vinsanity. Jeez. That's just crazy.
Well, we got the best time of the year, boys. The best time of the year is coming up. NFL fantasy draft. And right now, I'm reading the top 10 guys that are supposed to be picked. Number 1 overall by everybody. They have number 1, Christian McCaffrey, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill. Kyron Williams, who was not up there before, is now a top 5 pick.
He's a beast.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, Breece Hall, Jamar Chase, Bijan Robinson, and Jahmyr Gibbs. So a lot of second-year guys going in the top 10. Pretty impressive, the talent that we have right now. No quarterbacks, though. But for the mock draft, those are the top 10 guys right now. Would you take any of those guys number 1 overall?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Oh, most definitely.
100%.
Yeah, I think
I am telling you, if when we do our fantasy, y'all better keep y'all's hands off of Ricky now. You better keep your hands off of him, okay? Whoever drafting
Ricky Soft Pearsall.
Hey, he made the greatest catch last year in all of college football, boss. Okay, you remember that.
Zach, Ricky's not gonna be good till year 2 because they got all the wide receivers.
Nah. Watch. He's gonna be good this year. You just watch.
His biased.
It's not biased. He's in the 49er system. Okay.
Yo, I'm looking at the fantasy teams right now. Our baseball league. I'm playing terrible. Absolutely terrible. 1-4 is ridiculous.
You're not the only one.
Me and Peter are pretty close right now.
Zach, you're sitting at 2-3. Pete's sitting at 4-1, and Josh is 5-0. Josh hasn't lost a game.
Well, don't worry. He's going to lose this week because I'm up by 20 points right now.
Yeah, and I keep forgetting to put in pictures every day because I keep on forgetting.
Don't worry, because I just picked somebody else. So
well,
I'm beating Mullet Man right now. So I'm happy right now.
Hey, boss, wait until tomorrow. You won't be beating me anymore.
Peter, here's the thing though: is if I were to remember to put in my one pitcher, we'd be tied. We'd be close to being tied right now.
Boss, how many points are you buying?
Well, I was just checking it out, and I just found out that my guys are injured right now on 10 days. So, yeah, I probably need to move some people around.
We have some breaking MLB news, too.
Oh, yeah.
We forgot about that, y'all.
Number one pick is going to be making his first start against the Cubs this Sunday.
Yeah, he's about to roast the Chicago Cubs.
Well, he's going up against. good
There,
team.
there,
So
there, what else? There was something else I forgot to mention, and y'all
what's
probably
up?
seen this. Tress Way gave his number 5 jersey to Jaden Daniels.
Wow. Wow.
And Bo Nix will be number 10 for the
Yep,
Broncos next
but
year.
next will be wearing number 10 as well.
Zach Wilson gave it to Bo Nix for free,
Yep.
apparently.
Why the hell is
Alvarado,
Zach Wilson going to wear number 10? That makes no sense.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey! You leave the
He
milk
needs
hunter
to wear
alone,
number
God
69.
I don't know.
Shout out to the milk hunter.
Oh,
We do have Marcus Mariota being the first quarterback in NFL history to wear
Nope.
number 0.
Yeah,
So that's
number
something
0.
new.
number 0.
So that's cool.
But in other news, guys, if you guys didn't know, there will be it's not a big fight, but it's still a big fight. There's gonna be a big fight this Saturday in St. Louis, which is kind of crazy to say, in St. Louis. Derek Lewis will be taking on basically a up and comer, which going off Derek Lewis's a story with Josh. Derek Lewis is probably going to be retiring in probably the next either if he loses this next fight or if he loses his next, he's basically done. Like the dude's almost 40 years old, and he's out of his prime. He's out of his prime. He gasses out too quick. So,
But I do think with the WWE coming to that UFC battleground place.
mm-hmm.
I
That's
think we
Apex.
will see the Apex. I think we will see some UFC fighters at the NXT event.
100%. And when is it? When is
June. It's in June sometime. I can't remember the exact date off the top of my head.
Okay.
But I got some updates. I tried getting tickets to the see Tiger Woods' son play golf at the Future Masters, but
Yeah.
I could not get no $450 ticket to go to that. They
Mm.
shot up from
$450.
yes, they shot up from $0 to $450 once they announced he was playing in the tournament.
Jeez.
Holy crap!
Yes, it was ridiculous.
One of Tampa Bay Rays pitchers will be starting tomorrow, and he's officially back. Taj Bradley will be back tomorrow.
Is that why you dropped your other guy for him?
Yep, Eflin is gone, and Taj Bradley has been picked up.
Do we have any updates on the Wander Franco situation?
No, there ain't been no updates on Wander. He's gone. They've pulled everything Tampa
But
Bay wise from him.
he's still getting paid.
What?
That's crazy.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not getting
he's-
paid.
He's on paid administrative leave still.
They didn't announce anything about him being on paid administrative leave.
Well, they said he was on. I saw a tweet saying he was on paid administrative leave till June 1st.
What's going on with that? Like, what's
I haven't seen any updates about Wander Franco.
what's no, but like I don't like what did he do?
So
I
apparently,
forgot.
from what I heard, is he got he had a child with a 14-year-old girl, and the child's
Whoa.
like 2 or 3. The child's already like 2 or 3 years old
Yeah.
already.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what they got him.
Budgers.
So this happened when he was like 19, apparently,
Yeah,
and the girl was like 11, which is crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Wow. Boss is just like, no comment.
it's crazy.
Boss is just like, no comment on that. Ugh.
And while we're talking about this, Atlanta Braves, can we please get out of the slump we're in, please?
Hey, guess
Yes.
what? In the newest power rankings, y'all are no longer number 1. They
We
dropped them from number. They dropped them
Thanks
from number
for
1.
reminding us.
Yeah.
Hey, no
We appreciate it.
problem. Anytime.
Some injuries going on right now. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
All I hear is excuses. That's what I hear.
Oh.
You're the Atlanta Braves. Okay, y'all should be number 1. Okay, there should be no excuses.
No, actually, the Dodgers should be number one because they spend all the money, unlike we do.
Okay, just because the Dodgers went and spent $1 billion on 3 players and one of them is good and the
And
other two I could give two craps about, doesn't mean they should be the number one team. Okay, Tyler Glasnow is cheap, first of all.
oh, I'm
Yamamoto,
talking about
I
I'm
don't
talking about the other guy, that rookie that was supposed to be good, but he's not really that good.
who Yamamoto?
Yeah.
No, he's not. He ain't been doing nothing.
Did you guys not realize? Did you guys see what a play-by-play announcer did to him?
Oh, the jinx he
He
put on him.
jinxed
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
He
Yeah,
jinxed him.
Jazz Chisholm hit a first pitch home run on him the other day. It was crazy. I saw that live. I was watching I was watching MLB Network when it happened. I was like, that's crazy.
Also, guys, I have some news that just came in. I'm across my screen. The city of Jacksonville and the Jaguars will be hosting a 5 stadium of future community huddles about proposing a stadium deal to possibly get a new one.
oh,
For the Jaguars possibly get a new stadium.
I feel like they should definitely get a new stadium.
Nope.
So now we're on the talk of expansion between the leagues. I think we should see some expansion in every league. I feel like.
Okay.
I think the NFL needs some. I think the NFL should get a team or two, or at least another team. I think the NBA should at least get 2 more teams,
I,
and
I
I would
think
love.
I think the NFL should definitely put a team out in Salt Lake City since they're starting to get like since they're starting to get more popular out there. I mean, they got the Coyotes out there now. They
Yeah,
need an NFL team, so put one out in
and
Salt
the
Lake City.
and the MLB is getting up. Apparently, they're putting a team out. The MLB might be putting 2 teams out, one out in Vegas and one out in Nashville, Tennessee.
Vegas is already kind of confirmed.
Yeah,
Yeah, and apparently they're looking at Nashville too as putting a team out there, which that's pretty smart because
Nashville would be a fire spot.
they already
that
got an
Nashville.
would.
NFL team out there. They got an NHL team.
So put
So
MLB.
yeah,
So you need.
Mm-hmm.
because if you look at it, there's no MLB teams really past like in the southern part of the states besides like literally Tampa Bay, which you don't there's Tampa, and then there's the Marlins, and then there's the Braves, and that's about it.
Yeah,
Wait, I'm trying to
Sure.
think. Yeah.
Alabama doesn't have a freaking MLB team. What the heck, Josh?
We
What are
ain't
y'all
got a
doing?
we know we have minor league. We got AAA teams and a AA team. That's
Yeah,
about
but
it.
you ain't got the big boys.
Yeah, we don't have a big enough city to put one in. I don't think.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like our biggest city is our biggest city is Birmingham, and it's only got 150,000 people in it.
Jeez.
That's oof.
And then the second biggest is Huntsville, which is at 130,000 people. Which I might be moving there soon because there's a lot of job opportunities out there.
No, what do they got in Mississippi? I know they got a college football team. What do they have besides that?
They got a Braves AA or AAA team out there.
So you're telling me they ain't got a MLB, a NFL, or an NHL team in Mississippi?
Mm-mm.
They should put an expansion team there.
I think
I
there's a
agree.
lot of places. I know Atlanta's getting another NHL team apparently too,
Yeah,
most
they are.
likely.
That's so
Uh,
dumb.
It's not going to matter because Tampa Bay Lightning will destroy them. So all that matters.
Oh yeah, and I was watching the Florida Panthers last night because I've been getting really into hockey here recently, just watching whatever team I can. And boy, I'll tell you, the Florida Panthers, they were up like 3-1, and then they scored 2 more goals, and then them and the Bruins got in a fight, and it was
Yeah.
it was.
Hey, listen, that is my favorite thing about watching hockey is watching them duke it
The
out on the ice.
fight.
Yep.
I think they got in a fight because they scored the last goal, and it was already 6-1 at that point. They're like, "Why do you keep scoring
I
goals?"
don't care. Run it up. Run that thing up.
Facts. Run it up.
Yeah, because the Bruins
Run.
beat them like 5-1 first game, so it only makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Run that score right back up. Hey,
Also, guys, update on the Cavs and Boston game. Boston just took a full timeout with 5 44 left in the third. The score is Cleveland 74, Boston Celtics 65.
Ooh, let's
Hey,
go.
I
Let's
hate
go,
to say this
Boston.
though. If Boston don't win it this year, they will never win it. They will never win with that core.
Oh no,
They
no,
should have
Whoa.
won it last year.
no! I'm saying that right now too. If Celtics do not win it this year, they're not. I hate to say this, they will never win it.
They're not gonna win it with that core people they got.
No, they
Mhm.
won't. They couldn't even beat
Is
us
this
last
the
year.
best? Is this the best roster that Boston's ever had? Other than the year they won the NBA championship with Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen?
In my opinion, yes. They have to do it. That yes, they yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because they got Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, Jason
And
Tate.
and when you got people like Derek White scoring 25 a game, and your best player scoring 15, 16, 17, y'all still winning by 20 points, it's crazy.
Tatum this game has 21 right now. So this is like his best game of the playoffs so far.
He
Which
needs
is
to start
sad.
showing up more often and be more inconsistent. He's just so inconsistent of late that it's just
Yeah.
it's
Hey,
almost to the point where people are getting
That's
tired
the
of
one
his
thing.
bullshit.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Tatum. He doesn't show up in the playoffs that often.
No, he doesn't.
I mean, look at last year as an example.
Could you
He
say he's
didn't
a
really,
regular?
he didn't really show up.
You could really say he's a regular season player.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can
Definitely
say
could. Definitely could.
we could say this is the NFL version of Dak Prescott at this point.
Ooh, that's actually a good. That's actually a really good. Really
That
good.
was nasty. That was real nasty.
But it's true.
No, but that's
He
actually
shows.
that's a really good comparison, though. That's a really good comparison.
He
not saying
does
it
good in
wasn't.
he does good in the regular season, gets into the MVP voting, and then when they come playoff time, he chokes. It's the simple facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. So who would you compare Joel Embiid to then?
I don't know. I don't know how to do it in a comparison.
Joel?
Oh, they got to the conference finals once, but then ain't able to get back.
That's
Josh
pretty
Allen?
hard to do.
Who?
Josh Allen.
I mean,
Has there been
Allen wouldn't be a bad
has there,
one.
has there been a team that Embiid hasn't been able to get past?
I mean, the 76ers have been to the NBA championship. They won it, but
but
it hasn't been since Dr. J.
And then they haven't been able to get every time they only been to they've been in the conference finals twice before, and with Joel, and they haven't been able to get past the conference finals.
Just an update on the score right now. Cavs are up 77-66 on the Celtics.
Let's go, Cleveland.
If the Cavs still won at home against the Celtics, I think that's the best. That's the best they could do for that.
Where are they at tonight? Are they in Boston or are they in Cleveland?
They're in Boston.
Yes,
The first two games were in Boston. The next two are in Cleveland. So if they can steal one tonight in Cleveland, because Cleveland is undefeated right now in the playoffs at home.
So if they
if they win this in Boston tonight, go back to Cleveland, I could see them sweeping there at home and then possibly going back to Boston and just winning the third straight game and take the series.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn, that's a big take.
So if Cleveland makes it to the finals, let's just say they win the Eastern Conference Finals, does Donovan Mitchell solidify himself as a top 15 player in the league?
No,
I think he's a top 15 right now.
Yeah,
I think he is. Top 10? No. Top 15? Yeah. Yeah, I'd give it to him.
we can give him top 15.
But man, like I don't know what it's been like. Like the news have been good about sports, but it's been kind of like, can we be kind of honest? It's been kind of like just I don't know.
It comes in bunches. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you've got the NFL season. The draft is done and over with. The NBA playoffs are going on. Then you got NHL playoffs are going on. NBA's dealing with the playoffs. Like it's just there's a lot of stuff going on, but there's not a lot of transactions or a lot of things happening other than people getting in trouble.
Mhm.
The MLB trade deadline is next month, and we got the
Yeah,
MLB
it'll pick
draft.
up.
We got the MLB draft next month, so yeah. And we got the Jake Paul fight next month, which I hope he gets knocked out.
That's
Yep.
facts. That's facts.
Oh,
Don't we have a big pay per view coming up with WWE?
Yeah, it's the King and Queen of the Ring tournament.
Yeah, and from what I've seen is the last they put out there was a Uncle Howdy promo like little like thing at a
Mm-hmm.
QR code at Backlash that said 21 days, and that day lands on King and
Oh
Queen of the
my!
Ring.
He's gonna come. They're gonna come back then.
If they come back
um,
then,
and Jason Tatum is playing so bad right now. I know this is kind of getting off topic. He is shooting 5 for 14, and Donovan Mitchell is shooting 5 for 12.
Oh.
Yeah,
You see what I mean about Tatum? He's not consistent.
no, he's not. It's
I mean, 5 of 10 isn't very bad. That's 50% from the field. That's not terrible.
no,
he was
no,
5 of 14.
5 of 14.
Oh, 5 of 14. I thought you said
Yeah.
5 of 10.
No,
No, he
5
said
of
5 of
14.
14.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
not.
you know
But
what
I
else?
mean, the other night they shot what 30% from the field. 38% from the field the entire team. So I mean, they're definitely struggling.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Hey, you know what else is coming around the corner in a couple months? We got college football coming around that corner.
that's right. That's right.
And guys, I just want to say this: I'll be going to 3 games, especially in college football. I'll be going to 3.
I just might be live for when we hand that butt whooping on to Miami. So
Bro, it's crazy. Is
Oh Lord.
I'm going to a few Troy games this year and Alabama games, but the Troy games I'm going to, they're in the middle of the week. Like they have a game on Tuesday this year and a game on Thursday.
Okay. I'm actually one game that I'll be going to is going to be on a Friday, and the other games are all going to be on Saturday. But the Friday game is going to be crazy because the game is Purdue versus Notre Dame in
ooh,
West Lafayette. In West
hey
Lafayette.
Pete, can your Purdue Boilermakers do us a favor this year?
What's up?
Beat the stinking suck eyes. Okay, beat Ohio State.
Listen. When Aiden O'Connell was there, we beat them when they were ranked. So
We'll beat them
Yeah,
this year.
just tell Hudson Card to beat him one time.
Yeah,
Please.
well, we just needed to beat them this year. Okay.
did you know that we have the 10th hardest schedule in all of NCAA?
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Why is Alabama's got? I think they said like either the top 10 hard schedule as well. I think.
Hey, listen,
Alabama's
I don't care.
number 7 or 8.
I don't care what anybody says. We have the
Y'all got
hardest schedule
yeah.
ever in college football. Ever.
Yes,
Okay.
you guys.
Nobody
you guys
has
are
seen
number
a
1.
gauntlet like this. Okay. No one.
Zach,
You
like
guys are
I
number
said,
1 for hardest schedule.
like I told you, 6 and 6, 7 and 6 is like the max.
Listen, I will be fine with 7 and 5 or 8 and 4. I will be pleased with that. Okay.
So if you go, what if you go 7 and 7 and 6?
I'll still be pleased because at the end of the day, it's a winning season.
So as
Okay.
long as you like 6 and 6 or higher, you're good.
Hey, we make the
Alabama's
bowl
sitting at
game.
number 15.
Yep. 15th is the hardest strength of schedule. Hey, what's
Yeah.
up?
15th hardest
Hey,
schedule.
have y'all seen Miami's schedule? That
No,
thing
but I'm looking at the
is
rankings right now. The hardest
you-
schedules in college football.
pull a Miami schedule. That thing is quite literally a cakewalk.
Gators, Sooners, Razorbacks,
Yep.
Gamecocks are 4. UCLA Bruins is 5. Georgia Tech 6. Mississippi State 7.
If Miami goes,
Vanderbilt, the 8th hardest schedule. Damn.
Yep.
Yes.
yeah, Vanderbilt's about to go 0 and whatever again.
Hey, no. They're gonna get a couple wins this year. Let's put a little bit of faith in Vandy this year. Come on now.
They'll probably get like 5 wins. Let's put it that way.
Well, almost every season they get
No.
at least 2 or 3.
Hell no.
They get
Hell
at least
no.
2 or 3 almost every year. So
I can read you their
They
schedule
go-
right now. They've
they
got
go-
Virginia Tech, they'll beat Alcorn State, they'll beat Georgia State, and Ball State, maybe.
Ball State,
That's about it. Maybe.
All right,
Nah,
That's it.
I think they could beat Oklahoma. I don't think Oklahoma's going to do that good next year.
bro. Hey, what if Vanderbilt beats Oklahoma? I'm not gonna stop talking crap to Oklahoma fans.
that's for sure.
I would
Well,
never.
they don't
watch
play.
them
They
lose
don't play
again.
Oklahoma. They've got Virginia Tech, Alcorn State, Georgia State, Missouri, Alabama, Kentucky, Ball State, Texas, Auburn, South Carolina, LSU, and Tennessee. They don't play
Oh, they definitely
Oklahoma.
gonna beat. They definitely gonna beat Kentucky.
What?
Kentucky's not that good.
Come on, man. Kentucky's decent, bro.
Yeah, like Kentucky's.
They're better than Vandy.
Bro, don't they have that old Georgia quarterback on their team now?
Yeah, Brock Vandagriff.
Yeah.
So
No, they're not bad. I mean, they've won 10 games the last 2 seasons, so they're not bad.
My question is, how is Vanderbilt always only winning 3 or 4 games and their coach is never getting fired after 2 or 3 years?
Well, that's because that's
Because
what
they don't expect them to do much. They're just there to build a culture of something.
See, Josh, the only reason Vandy's in our conference is to keep our GPA held up high. That's the main reason.
And
That's a crazy ass take. That's crazy.
No, it's a fact.
No, they do.
I know it's true. I know it's true, but that's fucking wild that you say.
No,
Hey,
they do.
Hey,
They do good
I
in
got a
baseball.
stat. I got a stat for y'all. Did y'all know that Florida is the #1 ranked, like for academics across the whole United States? We're the number
Yes.
1 public school. So
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, what about? I was about to say, what about Harvard and all that?
public, but not
public,
private.
not
Okay.
private, but public.
Let's see. When was the last time Vanderbilt had a winning season?
Never.
Never.
That year.
Hold on, I'm going back and looking. Hold on.
It has to be that year they came to Alabama with a winning record.
2013, they had a winning season.
Yeah, that was the year that they came to Alabama thinking they could beat us.
Yep. They were
And let me
9-4.
guess.
Back to
Let
back
me guess.
9-4s.
Let me guess. Y'all proceeded to put like 50 or 60 on their head.
Yeah, it was like 40, 50 to like 7.
Vandy never stands a chance against y'all. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, their current head coach has been there for 3 seasons. And the year before that, Derek Mason was there for 7.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh,
Derek
man.
Mason.
Yeah, also you got to think about it though. It's kind of hard to recruit to Vanderbilt because they got to get a certain GPA to even go there.
I mean, they've won national championships.
Yeah, like way back in the day when they was actually worth the crap.
Hey, they won it in 1921, 22, and 23.
So you're telling me they 3-peated before what? That's before the poll era and the FBS or yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 national championships.
Hold on, so they have more than they have more than a bunch of us.
Oh, wait, those might be conference titles. Hold on, let me go back.
Yeah, there ain't no way they have 14 conference titles. If
Yeah,
Vanderbilt
conference
has,
titles,
they got 14.
I believe so. From what I'm reading right now, they have 14 conference championships.
You tell me they have more conference titles than Auburn. That's crazy.
They have more. Hold on, they have more.
I mean,
than
I'm looking at a list right now, and it's like the yellow box is what says that they have conference titles, and they're all yellow box. So
They have more than all of us except for Alabama. That's messed up.
yeah, but it was way back when.
Yeah, that's true. It was.
They could just claim whatever they want to because nobody has a record of back then.
Yep, Vanderbilt has won 14 conference championships. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey, Josh. Hey, you know what people do have records of? Right. When y'all lost to Rice 3 times in a row.
Oh, well, I must not have been born for that. Yeah, that was.
Is that baby mullet? Is that baby mullet in the background? All right, guys. Well, let's wrap it up. Let's get hot takes. What do you guys say, Peter?
Update on the Celtics and Cavs game at the end of the third. Cavs are up 90-78 going into the fourth. and Donovan Mitchell at the buzzer hit a 3. So,
Well, I think they're going to end up winning game 2.
yep, that's for sure.
All right, let's start with you, Mullen Man. Oh, go ahead, Pete.
My major hot take. I know this is kind of not with baseball or football, but I think because of Pantoja's fight this past weekend, his next fight he will lose his title because it was his fight against Ige was not impressive at all. He was all busted up. I think Alexander Pantoja's next fight he will lose the flyweight title in the UFC. Josh?
What you got, Mullen Man? Or Josh?
Or
Oh,
Josh?
go ahead, Mullet. I'm still thinking.
No, Josh, you can go.
Okay, my hot take is either Troy or Alabama will make it to Omaha in the College World Series
Whoa.
because they're both on fire right now.
Okay. I'm gonna give y'all some eyebrow raising one. I think when the college football season's all said and done, Mario Cristobal will be fired from Miami with a 4-8 record.
Okay.
Okay.
And
All
Bob?
right, here's my hot take. College football week 1. I'm calling the first upset of the college football season next year. Temple, August 30th, 2024, 7 p.m. beats Oklahoma Sooners in the week 1 opener.
Wait, who's Temple's quarterback?
It doesn't matter. Temple's gonna get it
Doesn't
done.
matter.
Oh wait, they got that.
In
they got
OU Memorial Stadium, Temple Owls beat the Oklahoma Sooners.
Oh yeah, they could do it. They got EJ Warner as their quarterback.
I'm
Yep,
saying it
EJ
right now.
Warner.
I think they can do it.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thanks for watching the Wake Up Sports Podcast. Shout out to both of our sponsors, Funko Pops and Underdog Fantasy Bets. So you guys can go check out all your bets and go get us a copy of your face,
Use it on
like a
the
little
playoffs,
Funko.
baby.
You guys
Use
can
it
go
on
get
the-
it. Yep.
Use it on the
So
playoffs.
definitely go check it out. That's right. That's right. And also check out our merch, guys. We just launched our new merch line. You can get hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats. You can get your grandma a tea bag if she wants it. Definitely go check it out. We appreciate everybody for watching.